Yo, for those of you who know, I do music reviews, reaction videos every once in a while. Not as regularly as I should. I need to do more. I'm a huge fan of Madonna. Always have been. Never disliked Madonna. Not for one moment in space-time. I'm a 70s baby. Grew up in the 70s. Naturally, that would mean also the 80s, but I'm from the 70s. And Madonna's awesome, man. Like, she's fucking rad. Like, come on, dude. Madonna's like the shit. Isn't like the shit. She is the shit. So, Madonna, musically speaking, phenomenal. I mean, she's Madonna, right? Her best album, in my opinion, was the Immaculate collection.
The Immaculate Collection is a greatest hits album by American recording artist Madonna, released on November 9th, 1990 by Sire Records.
So 1990 by Sire Records. Immaculate Collection, man. Look at these songs here. Check this out. Holiday, Lucky Star, Borderline, Like a Virgin, Material Girl, Crazy for You, Into the Groove, Live to Tell, Papa Don't Preach, Open Your Heart, La Isla Bonita, Like a Prayer, Express Yourself, Cherish, Vogue, Justify My Love, and Rescue Me. 17 tracks. Dude, that's one of the best fucking albums ever made. If you study and or just know music, if you understand sound, frequencies, wavelengths, sound engineering, digital, signals, processing, analog, recording, engineering. Listen, man, studio fucking engineering, mixing, recording. That album is a fucking masterpiece. It absolutely is, and I'm not exaggerating or embellishing. It absolutely, truly is a masterpiece. Albums are not made like that anymore. That's why I literally loathe and fucking spin on these motherfuckers nowadays who claim that they're making music. They're not making music, man. They're making noise. And I'm not going to talk about those fools who claim to be musicians and whatever they say they are. Listen, the Immaculate Collection, there's a Wikipedia on it as well. And it says Sire Records, but I want to see who the... Okay, it says it's 73 minutes, so an hour, 13 minutes. And it was produced by John Jellybean Benitez. Honestly, I've never heard that before. The Jellybean part, I believe I have. But the Benitez part, I've never heard that. I should familiarize myself with that person. Oh, look. Okay. I thought it was just like one or two. It's a handful of producers. Andre Betts. Stephen Bray. Craig Kosich. Or Kostich. Lenny Kravitz, really? Really, Lenny Kravitz? Wow. Patrick Leonard. Reggie Lucas. Madonna herself. Shep Pettibone. I don't know if it's Pettibone or, how it's pronounced. And then Nile Rodgers. Let me make sure I didn't leave anyone out. And it says that it came after Breathless, the album. Or, you see, I'm Breathless. Is that an actual album? It's a... Whoa. looks like a song. Nope, it's 45 minutes and 8 seconds. So that's definitely not just a song. So that's the I'm Breathless album. And then after the Immaculate Collection is Erotica in 1992, which it says her 5th studio album. And let me see, I'm Breathless was, bear with me, the Immaculate Collection. Let me go back to it, my fault. Sorry, I'm One Sir Grove. This is Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide. I am the host of this podcast. The episode here is a review of Madonna's new, I believe most recent, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't even know that it existed. Her new album, Madame X, or newer album. Hold on, let me go back to, let's see. All right, so Immaculate Collection. And then I was down here. I wanted to see when it says I'm Breathless is the 2nd soundtrack album. All right. By American singer and songwriter Madonna. It was released 22 May 1990. All right, so she had her 2nd soundtrack album, I'm Breathless. And then after that comes the album, The Immaculate Collection. And it says that it's a greatest hits album by American recording artist Madonna. Released 9 November 1990. So this was released literally 30 years ago. 30 years ago, almost. 29 in counting. By Sire Records. It contains, according to Wikipedia quote, it contains new remixes of 15 of her singles from 1983 to 1990. As well as the new tracks Justify My Love and Rescue Me. Look, man, the Immaculate Collection album is fucking ultra. The Immaculate Collection album is ultra. Vintage, ultra classic, ultra vintage. Man, some of the best music ever recorded. Now, let's flash forward. I haven't heard the entire album, but Madame X, we need to talk about it. Hold up. Madame X album, Madonna.
According to Wikipedia, Madame X is the 14th studio album by American singer and songwriter Madonna.
Jesus Christ, 14. How many songs does it have on it? I've only heard a few of them. I've heard 13. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not accurate. I have not heard 13. I've heard like 4. And only parts of like 4-ish. Shows 13 tracks. Look, so my very simple review, and I'll come back to Madame X and do a follow-up at some point. I don't know, man. I'm a bit torn on this one, man. I know that Madonna has really good intentions, man. I don't mean that in any kind of like biblical or like any kind of religious like way. I don't mean that sarcastically. I believe that Madonna means well. Madonna is an amazing person, man. She's brilliant. I mean, she's fucking Madonna, dude. And, I mean, in fact, man, she has to be, like, rich beyond imagination. Let me see. How much is she? Let me see. Hold up. Madonna, net worth.
According to Celebrity Net Worth, Madonna net worth. Madonna is an influential and best-selling recording musical artist who has a net worth of $850 million.
$850 million. I mean, man, look, if you have $850 million in my playbook, this is One Sir Grove's playbook, you're basically a billionaire. You're basically a billionaire. I know, technically, it's still off by some thousands of dollars, like over $100,000, but that doesn't really fucking matter, man. What's $100,000? Oh, I'm sorry, by some millions of dollars is what I meant. But what's a few millions of dollars? I said $100,000. I meant a few million. Okay? Once you get to 850 million, 950 million, another 50 million, 150 million fucking dollars. What's the fucking difference? If you've made $850 million, you can make another $150 million. I mean, come on, man. It's a no-brainer. It really is. Madonna is basically a billionaire. And that might be old information. It may be inaccurate. Madonna may already be a billionaire. So, if she isn't and hasn't been, she clearly has the potential to make hundreds of millions of dollars because she has already, right? So she's made 850 of them, according to Wikipedia. So, Madonna, man, wow, shout outs to Madonna. Listen, man, the new album, man, I'm struggling with it. The Madam X album, here's why. The Madam X album, in the very few songs that I've listened to, and I am keeping an open mind. Sound quality, recording wise, you can't fuck with Madonna shit, dude. Her shit is state of the art. It's the best shit in the world. It sounds perfect to this day. When Madonna records, she records in top of the line, world class, fucking state of the art and beyond recording studios, environments. But here's the problem that I have with the tracks that I've heard thus far. Look, off the Madam X album, I wasn't expecting to hear what I've heard. And I'll tell you, and I'm just going to get to the point because I don't beat around the fucking bush, man. So look, Immaculate Collection, 10-star album, man. 10 out of 10. Fucking hands down. I mean, man, listen, if you've never heard the Immaculate Collection, just put it on and play it. Let that shit play. Can't give any kind of legal, business, financial advice? Look, play that shit, man, as loud as you possibly can without it endangering you and the public. I'm just saying, crank that shit up, man. Turn up. You know, if you can. Or whatever volume is suitable and appropriate for you. The Madam X album, I'm going to have to listen to the whole thing. Obviously, naturally. But so far, man, it's like every song that I'm listening to, the music doesn't just come in right away. It's like she's doing this stuff where it's like an art piece, which Immaculate Collection is art, and it is in and of itself an art piece too. But notwithstanding, the Madam X album, it's throwing me for a loop, man, because it's not, so far what I've heard, it's not the Madonna sound, trademark, signature, trademark sound of Madonna that I'm accustomed to, that I'm used to. Now, I get it. I'm an artist as well. With art, you don't necessarily always want to keep doing the same exact same thing, depending on your parallax view there of that English grammar. You don't want to always necessarily do the same thing. Some artists do, more or less, do the same thing. But some people, man, who do art, they break the monotony by doing something new and completely, totally different and novel. And I get that, man. But it's so far not what I was expecting, man. It's taking a really long time for the vocals to come on, man. There's a lot of sound effects and a lot of stuff that I'm hearing that's kind of like, I don't know, man. It doesn't sit well with me, some of it, man. It's like a movie soundtrack, and it's like African, it's like an African safari, man. I understand that it's dealing with some serious issues of like Afro identity and, I guess, the whole diaspora of it all. And it just, man, it seems, I don't know, man. It's odd. It's odd, and I get it. And she's raising awareness, man. I just wanted to hear some like tracks that are reminiscent of Immaculate collection. This one, it's like, it seems so far like Africa focused, which is cool. And I totally understand. But man, look, I think you get my point. And so let me just listen to the rest of the album and do a follow-up, man. She is Madonna. So I'm going to chill, and I'm going to, maintain my composure, and I'm just going to, hold out judgment, man. I got to listen to the whole thing. I have to suspend my judgment, listen to the whole album, and get back to y'all. All right? Check out Madonna's entire discography. Go back, listen to Immaculate Collection, and definitely check out her latest album from 2019, Madam X. I'm Once Grove. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of C4CW, casting 495 celebrities worldwide, and be on the lookout for my follow-up reaction video after I've listened to the entire Madam X album. I don't want to jump the gun. I want to make sure that I give a proper critique. All right? Word one.